You're welcome. God bless you. You can take over now. And I want to use this opportunity to let us know that immediately after this training, we are going to move into our last Friday program, which is titled The Ever Dependable God. God bless you as you are part of it till the end in Jesus' name.
Amen. Okay. Greetings, everyone. I hope we are all good. It's my pleasure to introduce us to this wonderful program and to be your host for this day one of our MediaMaster Pro training series. I believe that if each and every one of us can pay close attention to what we'll be doing today, it will be a life-changing experience as we are going to learn a lot of things today. So stay calm and follow each and every process we are doing. If you have any challenge or any question, you can write it down. So at the end of the training or whenever I call for question, you can ask your question so that you can clarify anything that you are finding difficult. Okay. I'll be starting in the next 2 minutes. Let me share my screen.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Um, we are starting. The first process is. Can you see my screen? Hello.
Not yet. It's still, I think it's still uploading.
On the
It's still,
fire. Okay. I'll be with you shortly.
yeah, we can
Oh,
see, we can see.
okay. So our training today will anchor it using Canva application. During graphics design, we have a lot of applications that you can use. A whole lot of applications. There are many of them. Example is CorelDRAW. You can use Photoshop. You can use Illustrator. So many of them. So, but in this training, we are going to concentrate on using what? Canva. Why did we choose Canva? We are choosing Canva because Canva is an application that anybody can use, no matter your level in computer. If you're a beginner, if you're an intermediate, if you're an expert, you can comfortably use Canva. Canva made it so easy that anyone who has interest in graphics can easily, comfortably design. So we are going to make it very simple and make sure that every step is well understood. O- Okay, now Canva is an online application. So you will need to be online in order to use Canva. It also has a mobile app for those who want to use the app. You can use it on your phone, but you have to get logged in so that you can be able to use their different resources. In Canva, you have different templates that you can customize to make sure that it fits whatever you want to do. But before we go into Canva, I'll have to give you a background of how you can be able to be a successful graphic designer, no matter the application you are using. Irrespective of the application you are using, you can easily be a good graphic designer. Now, number one thing that we'll have to discuss is your dedication towards being able to do what? Design something. Dedication is one important thing that you cannot downplay when you want to talk about designing. You have to dedicate yourself to learn the processes and the concepts of designing. Now, away from that, this is just talking about soft skill that a graphic designer needs to have. You have to be committed, you have to be dedicated. Now, when you come to the graphic skill proper, you will need a little idea of color management. Color management is an important aspect of graphic designing. In fact, that is the first thing you should learn as a graphic designer. Every other thing has to do with your creativity. But no matter how simple or how complex your design is, if you can manage your color very well, you can easily do what? Get over whatever you want to design. Okay? In graphics, there's something we call uh, color management percentage. We have the 80 is to 60 is to 10. That idea is conceived based on the fact that you should have a one particular color that is your major designing color. That's when somebody look at that graphics, the person will see a particular color that is dominant. Okay, so when you use that dominant color, every other color should not be so pronounced. Every other color should come as an addition. Okay, so when you are able to get a particular color, that color will now decide what other colors you are going to use in your design. What do I mean? What I mean is this: if you want to design and you decide that it is red you are going to use, you other colors that you are going to match with that red must have to link with a color that can go well with red. Okay, if you pick a color, make sure that every other complementary color that you are bringing is going to match with that particular color. When I say red, I'm not really talking about red as a color. I mean all the variants of red, like the what they call it, the horse blood, the chocolate red or something of that nature, the one that is so thick, the light one, they are all variants of what? Red. Now, another question will be, how do we now determine the color to use in a design? The number one thing you should look at is what? If you are working with a logo, if the person that wants to design something has a logo and they want you to make use of that logo to design, that simply means that what? Every other color, any color you are going to use for that design must have something to do with what? With that logo. You should plan it in such a way that that logo, the pronounced color in that logo becomes your what? Your major color. Not in all cases anyway, but you should make sure that any color you are using is a complementary color to the colors in the what? In the logo. Secondly, if you are working with color, make sure you don't use all the colors that is available to you. Highest you can use is three, except black. Using more than three colors will make your work too shouty. You get? So it's very important to make sure that you don't use so much colors while designing. Okay? So this is the basics. This is the understanding you should have in order to even start your design. Now, planning of your complementary colors. You don't use any color with any color. Let me take for instance, if you are working with red, you should look for colors that are complementing red. Example, yellow complements red, blue complements red. The blue I'm talking about is a light blue, a kind of sky blue. If you are using purple, if purple is your major color, that means you should be looking at to the variants of purple like blue, navy blue, sky blue. All these colors are complementing what? Purple. If you're using green as your major color, then you should look for lemon, you should look for yellow, and you should look for colors that complement what? Green. So don't go to a color that will be so different from the color you are going to use so that everything will match in together. I wouldn't want to bug you with so much theories. We'll have to go into the major part, but this is going to be a practical class so that you get every bit of whatever we are going to do. Okay? So Canva has a website. If you want to use them, you can type in canva.com in your search bar here, or you can simply search it on Google or any of the search engine that is available to you. Just type in Canva. You will see it will open here. If you don't have an account, you create an account. Account is free, but they have a premium account anyway, but you can use Canva for free. They don't charge you anything for as long as you are going to use it. It's only when you want to make use of some premium features that they will now be requesting for what? Registration. Okay, let's get in as quick as possible. Okay, after logging in, this is the environment you are going to see. Once you log in, this is the environment you are going to see. This is my account with Canva. Once you open this environment, you decide what you want to create. There's two ways to design. The first way is designing through Scratch. Why do we call it Scratch designing? It means that every single thing you are going to put on your design is going to be created by you from the beginning. Or you can design by templates. If you're using templates, you are going to make use of a design already formatted for you. What you now need is to do what? Edit it to fit what you want. So whichever of the two patterns you choose to use is all dependent on your skill and your expertise. It doesn't really matter whether you're creating for scratch. It doesn't really matter whether you're creating with templates. The most important thing is whatever you choose to design, you should make it unique. You should make it attractive. You should make sure that it is fitting to whatever purpose you want to achieve. I hope we are together. Those following us on Facebook, I can see you. You can always drop your comment, and okay, those following us on Facebook and those on YouTube Live, you can always drop your comment. Just say hi to us and we'll know that you are following. Okay, now down to the application. I've just opened it. This is the home page. Now, one good thing about the template design is that you can choose the type of graphics you want. You know, we have different kinds of design. You have flyer designs, you have whiteboard designs, you have Facebook posts, Instagram post kind of design, you have a poster, you have flyer, you have a presentation type of design, you have infographics. There are so many types of designs you can achieve with Canva. So what you simply do is this. Assuming I want to design now, I'm using templates, okay? I will also teach you how to design from scratch, maybe from our training tomorrow. Depending on how time permits us today, we may still have a highlight on it. But whatever I'm going to teach you today, even if it is one particular process, we will make sure that each and every one of us that is in this training will be able to understand every process of this so that you can easily and comfortably design whatever you want to design. When I say whatever, I mean whatever that comes in your mind that you want to design, you can easily design it without having to go through the stress of what designing. Okay. So let's say we want to create let's say a poster. I believe each and every one of us know what a poster is. It can be a campaign poster, it can be a birthday poster, it can be a promotional sale poster, whatever you want to design. So let's search. Looking on this search button, you just type in poster. You just need a poster format. You type in a poster and press your enter key. You have several types of poster designs, a whole lot of them. Okay. Now, looking at these posters, you will see that it has different variants. What do I mean by variants? It has different concepts and it has different what? Color scheme. Okay. Remember, I was talking about color management. In this case, it doesn't necessarily mean that the color you are seeing here is the sole color that you are going to use. No. You can tweak the colors to whatever color you want to use, but always have in mind that any color you are tweaking, you should make sure that it is what? It is fitting to what you want. Okay? Now, permit me, I have to digress a bit. The world have changed. I can remember during the time I learned graphic design, it was a hell to me. I need to miss so many applications. I use CorelDRAW, I use Photoshop, I use Paint, I use almost all the graphic design programs that were available to me at that stage because I want to achieve one particular thing. I want to achieve something. Now, in this case, I must tell you, you don't necessarily need to go towards that stress again. Okay, you don't necessarily need to go towards that stress again of uh, looking for structure, looking for pattern, looking. No, you don't need to go to that stress again. Even most of your pictures that you need to go to Photoshop and recreate, they kind of remove the background and the rest of them. You don't need those things again. Okay, what you need is go on to your app, get your templates if you want to use templates, and make. Now, let me call your mind back a little to what AI is in our present society now. Okay, AI is changing the order of the day. And if you are in this training and you have not come, okay, maybe one of these days we'll create a program on AI so that we can discuss and share some of the possibilities of AI. If time permits us, one of these days we can do that. Then there are a lot of possibilities that AI have introduced to us, and I believe that anybody in this age, in this time, have to embrace the possibility of what AI. Okay. Now, let me give you an instance. I was talking about color variation, color variants when we started the program. I was telling you that it's not good to use colors that did not complement each other. Now, some of us, especially somebody like me, I'm not good in colors. Okay, I'm not good in colors. Some of us are not good in colors. We can match different colors, but thanks to graphics anyway, graphics has helped me to understand some different color concepts. And do you even know that when you are talking about color concepts, there are colors that match a particular program? This may be a discussion for another day. Maybe if we have time tomorrow, we can discuss it. Or maybe after the training, if we have some other time, we can just discuss it. There are colors that should be used for professional organizations. There are some colors that fit unofficial programs. There are colors that fit in event, a kind of event. There are colors you should use and colors you shouldn't use for a particular program. Now, because of the possibilities of AI, I will try to help us. Okay, I will try to help us so that we will be a bit faster without trying to stress our head. All right, I'm going to share my full screen so that if I navigate between the tabs, you can easily see how I'm moving. Okay, let me create something. Now I want to ask: is there anyone here that have not heard of ChatGPT? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't want to believe that there's anyone here that have not heard of ChatGPT. You know, ChatGPT is a generative AI. For those who have not heard about it, it's generative AI. It helps you to automatically generate content and helps you to answer questions, confusing questions. It helps you to guide you on some areas of interest and all the rest of them. Now let's do a little practical so that let me show you something. Okay, looking at my screen, you will notice that I have a ChatGPT website. You can see chatgpt.com. Now, what am I trying to do? I'm going to create color variants here. Now, I want to you make use of um, blue as my color. Okay, blue is the color I want to make use of. Now, I want ChatGPT to help me to create the colors that will complement blue. Okay. Now I'll type in create or rather show me colors
Laws
and
and
their
their
health
health
codes
codes
that
that
will
will
complement
complement
blue
blue
in my
in
design.
my design.
Okay, let me go with
Let me
green.
go with
Sorry.
green, sorry.
Uh,
Uh,
in my
in my
design.
design.
Okay, I strike
Okay,
the
I
enter.
strike the enter.
Okay,
Okay,
looking at this, you'll
looking at
notice
this, you'll
that
notice that
there is
is
something is happening
something
here,
is
right?
happening here, right?
Yeah, there is a
Yeah, there is
crash.
a crash.
Are you with
Are
me?
you with me?
Yeah. So you can see we have something like this. Complementary colors. You can see red. You can see magenta. Analogous colors. You can see yellow, green. That's color merging of or mixture of yellow and green. You can see teal. You can see orange. You can see purple. Split complementary. You can see coral. You can see violet. Neutral colors. You can see white, gray, and black. Okay. So If I want to design something with green, I can complement it with what? White. White is actually a neutral color anyway. And yellow green. That's mixture of what? Yellow and green. I can work with coral color and teal. I can also work with purple, yellow, green. I can work with gray and what? Red. Are you getting the picture now? Now, this is trying to save me the stress of trying to find colors that can complement each other. With this now, I can simply do what? Work with the color it has given me. Okay, it's as very simple as that. You wouldn't need to stress so much in color management in this then age. This age, things are very simple. You can easily achieve whatever you want to achieve on the internet easily. Things are not as difficult as it seems during those years. Okay, let's go back to our Canva. Now, choose any of these templates to design what I want to design. Okay. Let me see if I have anyone that captures my attention. Okay, let me pick this one. Okay, looking at it, you can see other things that are below it. Um, these are different templates that you can work with. I'm just trying to pick the one that's we can easily tweak and get what we want. Okay, I don't like this design. Let me go back. Let me search again, maybe. Okay, I'm on poster, right? Okay, sorry. Okay, let's go with this. I don't want to be indecisive. Let's go with this. Okay, you will allow it to load. It will load on this window. Okay, looking at it, you can see that this is a very simple poster. This poster is just an event poster that is trying to communicate a program. So this poster now we're going to reconstruct it, convert it to this particular trainings poster. Okay, we'll make it our own. We'll reconstruct it using the already available templates. We'll reconstruct it and make it our own. We'll make it we'll show that we want to sorry we are going to design this particular program poster now. So look at what we do. um just follow me. You click on customize this template. Okay, going down you will see the zoom button. This place I have page 1 of 1. By the side you see the zoom button. You can zoom in and out depending on how you want to design. That's depending on your eyesight. Anyone that is more convenient for you, you can keep it that way. Now we'll start with color. We'll change this color. We'll reconstruct it. So each of these has a selection. You can see I'm selecting the different uh, aspects of this design. You can see that you can select any one of them and edit it. So a bit tweak it so that it will look unique best to what we want. Now first I will start with the color of the background. Now, once, sorry, I'm going too fast. Once you select the background, the place you want to edit, you will look at the menu bar here. You will see edit image. If the background you selected is an image, you will see flip. Flip is like rotating, but not really rotating an image. Flip means moving the left hand side to right hand side or moving the top to down. Each that's vice versa. That's what flip is. Now this is the color of the background. Once you click on it, by the left hand side, you will see different color uh, samples. Definitely, the color you are seeing here will not be the one you want because these colors you are seeing here is the one associated to this design. You simply click on the plus sign. Okay, clicking on the plus sign, you will select any of the color you want. Looking down here, you see that I can move. There is a radar here that I can move or a placeholder. You can move it to any point you want, depending on the color you are looking for. If you are looking for red, you take it to the red side, then move this other placeholder at the center to any of the colors you are looking for. Okay, so assuming I want to use green, I'll place it to where green is and then move this around. I hope we are together. Yes.
Yes, we are together.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so once you move it and get the color you are looking for, you are already getting to somewhere. Okay, so but you make sure that remember what we said that if you are going to use a logo, that means you try and make it in such a way that the what you are designing will fit in to the logo you are making use of. Okay, so in this case, let's bring in our logo first so that we can use that logo to map what we want to design. But unfortunately, our logo doesn't have green. It's not green. If I'm going to work with the logo, it's going to be, I'm going to work more of yellow. I'm going to work with more of blue, variant of blues, and basically white, and maybe variants of red or so. So, but here I will design without the logo because I want to achieve something. I want to go towards the angle of green. We'll still do that. We still have time. Okay, so let's work with this. Now, okay, I'm still on my color selection. Now, remember when we were uh, discussing about having complementary colors, if you followed me when I was typing the prompt for the ChatGTP, I was asking of with the hex code. We call it hexadecimal. Anybody that did basic mathematics will understand what we mean by decimals and hexadecimals. So I wouldn't want to start explaining it, but hexadecimal is simply a code that is what base 16, base 15 rather. That's from 0 to 9. And when it gets to 10, you now have A, B, C, D to F. That's makes it was 15. That's 16. That's from 0 to 15. Okay, which is base 15. Now, this color we are making use of, they are coded, the computer understands it as what? As a code, as a hexa code. Okay. So the hex code now, any color you choose have a hex code. It has a combination. Let me show you. I told you something about using a color that is yellow green. Let me show you the code for yellow green. Okay. Look at it. You can see the yellow green. This is the hex code. Just pasted it. So you see, if I'm working with green here now, Didn't this go well? Forget about these ones I've not edited. Just look at the ones I've edited. Okay, let me also edit this one so that it will match up. People be confused. Now look at this. You see, when we talk about complementary colors, we are very serious about it. Complementary colors helps your design. Okay, it's okay to work with a plain white background. It's okay to work with a plain black background. It's okay to work with a plain gray background. These colors I'm calling now are neutral colors. But whatever will make up the text inside, we'll make sure that those things are complementary to whatever color we are using. Okay. Now, ensure that whatever background you are using, that the text will be visible. In design, whatever you design, if your text is not visible, you did not design anything. Okay. And there's something we call superimposing. Like, don't make, don't bring in a text and a background that is same color variant, a kind of that is either the color will not be visible in that background. It's better you use black as text than to use a color for your text that is not visible because of the background you are using. Okay, let's proceed. Now you can see that we have changed the color of the background and also the design color of the word of frames. Next to image. Okay. Bringing in images first. You can either copy the image from the first you have it and paste it here. Or you can simply go to upload and left. Look at here. We have this big element, test, run, upload, or project app. We can simply click this upload. We click on upload. These are different ones I've already uploaded. So when you click on upload, it will take you to your file you can use. Let me say these are desktop images. Uh, okay, let me go to okay, sorry. Let me now the image is loading. You can see that it is loading. Once it's complete loading, the image will to be copied into your environment. Now, you don't need so much thing, just drag the image from where it is. And put it. Okay, this is just what you need. Just drag it and bring it in. Now, if you check, you have pointers here. We call it node. This node, you can use it to adjust images. Please, if you are adjusting an image, don't go here. You will not get what you want so that you can undo works here. Your pixel works here. You can also use your undo Control Z. Okay, so you can easily edit this image. It may be brighten it. You go to edit image. Once the image is selected, you see the edit image up. Click edit image. Now, under the edit image, you have the magic edit, magic eraser that has been assuming you want to remove an aspect of the image. But I will just go to crop. you see it's using freeform. I'll just simply drag and remove the area I don't want. Can drag and remove the areas, and I'll simply click on what? Done. Once you remove the areas, it will crop by itself. Now, in this template, these images you are seeing here, they will place inside what we call a clip holder. Okay, it's a clip holder. In Corel we call it power clip. That's bringing something inside a particular image. So this is a frame holder. Some can call it frame, call it a clip holder. Once you drag this image into this place, you will notice that it will take the shape of clip holder. Was that simple? Hello.
Hi.
Was that simple?
It looks, but I don't know if you can bolden up the image so that to enable people to see more. So because especially people that are using phone, is there any way
Okay.
you can expand it as maybe increase?
Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Zoom it a bit so that people can see what you're doing better, please. Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's better because many we are not quite seeing when you were doing all the edit as changing everything, but it's better now.
Okay. Okay, we can just go a bit back.
Okay.
I believe it's better now, right?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay. So in here, we just uploaded an image using the upload button by the right hand side. So once the image comes in, you can see that there are some unwanted areas that I want to remove. That's a kind of cropping the image. Now I can simply click on, once the image is selected, I can simply click on edit image. I'll click on edit image. Now I'll have to go to crop. Look at crop here. Still by the right hand side, left hand side, sorry. Click on crop. The node will change. From this point, once the arrow is, you have two arrows, head and tail. Just double click and drag. For those who are using mouse, just click and hold the left button and drag. So you can shift it to this point. You can also shift from here. You can shift from here. Just make it look the way you want it to look. Once you are done, you click on done. Okay, the image has been edited. Now, if you want to touch other things, I'm on edit image. Look at remove background. You can automatically remove the background of this image. That's if you don't want the background to be there. You can click here. This is magic edit. This is a magic expand. These are just different kind of editing you can do. That's using the Magic Studio. Now going here, you have a filters. Assuming you don't like the way the color of the image is looking, you can change the color of the image from here. As you are clicking it, it will be editing. Okay, you can always change the color to whatever look you want the color to look like. So I'm going with none. I'm okay with the original effect. I can also add shadow to whatever image you bring in. You can see the different shadow concepts. This one is always better if the image doesn't have background. That is the best time to use shadows if there is any need for that. Okay, so I'm going with this image this way. Now, this is a placeholder like I said earlier. You can easily edit the image by dragging the one you want to use. Just place it inside. It automatically take the form of that your placeholder. It's a kind of replacement to replace it. Okay. Now, going down, we want to maybe put a title here. All right. So we say under test, you go to test and click on test. This is add a test. You know, you have a different kind of text. You have a add a heading, add a subheading, add a little body of text, depending on the one you want to use. But if you click on add a text, it will automatically bring in a text holder here. So all you need to do is to type, remove what is there already and type what you want to type. Let's say this is uh, Media Master Pro Training Series. Okay, and place it here. Now you need to change the font, the color, whatever you want to change. This is what we call text editing. Now you look at this text now. Look at the bar here. Looking at this bar here, you will notice that we have the font, that's the character. We have the size, we have the color, we have bold, italic, and all the rest of it. So once you click here, you maybe want it to be bold, you can click on B, it will make it bold. Just your normal MS Word editing of text. Now, if you click on this font, this arrow here, it will open different kinds of font types. Depending on the type you want to use, you just click on it. Okay. Now, this is the size. Increase the size. If you don't know the number you want to type, just click on increase. Okay. Something of this nature. Now, let's bring another test. So, if you notice, when I click on this, it's usually small. I used to drag from here just to make it bigger. So that's when I'm typing, I can see what I'm typing. From this point, any of these points can help you expand what you want to expand. Okay. So we type powered by DCPLI. So when you drag, one good thing about here is that if you want to drag, first place your cursor where you want to move. It will show you that that particular thing is on highlight. I didn't click anything, I'm just moving my cursor around. It's showing me anywhere that it shows me a highlight. That means if I double click and move, I'm using a mouse, a laptop mouse. So that's why I'm using double click. If you're using a mouse, that's an external mouse, just hold on the head and drag. If you're using a mobile phone, it's even very easy with mobile phone. With your mobile phone, you can just use your hand and drag whatever you want to drag to the screen. Very easy. Okay. So I can drag here, change the font character to look for something simple. You can bold, reduce. You can change color if need be. Let's go with green. Now, this green is almost close to the background color, but why I can use it because the green is strong. It's a strong green. Okay. If this green is not as strong as I want it, can always make it stronger. Going to the A, that's the first color. Come over to this plus, add a new color. Then I can drag this rubber, this point here, to a darker area of the green section. When I go to a darker area, it will give me a darker what green, so that the green will almost be close to black, but when you look at it very well, it will still show you that it is green. Okay, so we have this. Now going further, we may not need this man here. We may not need this one. Okay, so it's not must that you will use your template exactly the way you are seeing it. Okay, you can easily change or tweak the template to fit what you have in mind. Okay, so looking at this, I may say, I don't need this man, or even if I need him, I'll just use something like this. Let me take assuming that okay, we have a planner or maybe a convener and we have planners. Okay, so I want their image to be smaller by the side so that we won't book ourselves with so many words content. So we can come to this place. If you want to select more than two, you can just hold your shift key. When you hold down the shift key on the keyboard, you can easily select more than one. So I'll drag this to the side. Select this image and bring it here. Then reduce it to just one small image by the side. Then I can duplicate it, so there won't be any need for using this one again. I won't need this image again. I'll just delete it. Press the delete key. It will go out. Now, clicking here, I can look at the plus. You can click on plus. It will duplicate. I'm having two images here. Okay. Now, this thing is not supposed to be here. I'll click it to the other side. I'll bring this name down to this place, but I will reduce it so that it will be small to match the image. Let me zoom further so that you will see. Okay, so I have to edit these images. I'll bring another image. That's just to show an example of our conveners. So probably I will not change. This is a training. So when you are working on your own, you will bring in the images of the people you want to use. Okay, so you bring in this name here. You can always edit. Double click on it to edit and type in maybe Maxwell Mark. Who are there? This other person is what? It will be the moderator. Then I can also select this tool using the shift button. Remember, if you want to select more than one, use the shift button. This is duplicate. Once you click on this plus sign here, it will duplicate. Then you can move it to this other man here. Then you say this person is Chinwo Henry. This one is let's say counselor. Okay, you can see that our design is looking beautiful. Now this is the header point. You can bring it here and call it graphics design. Now remember, you can always edit this to fit what you want. Now the color must have to change. Click on the A and select the color that you want. I may even go with black. Black is also good, it's a natural color. I can change it to cream. Let me see if I can get something very close. Okay, this is good. This is not. This is okay. Now increase this one a bit. Okay. Okay. So it's a very simple process. You can now select this, reduce the bar so that it will not be crossing into another area. You can select the two and increase if need be. Okay. Then I'll bring in a test. If you don't want to always be going to add test, add test, add test, you can always duplicate an already existing test. I've already taught you how to duplicate. You can duplicate an already existing test and change it. It's a 2-day intensive intensive graphics design training. So we bring training here down. Remember, you can always increase or you can just drag from here. Now, if you look at, there's something we call grid lines. If you look at this very, if I'm dragging this, I don't know whether you see it here. The lines are very tiny. If you drag, it will be showing you where the former test, the preceding test is, so that you can easily decide whether you want it to be on the same line with the previous test or you want it to change. So from here now, you can easily see the lines. It will be showing you whether you are moving further or you are moving outside. Okay, but if you are practicing it, you will see the lines. I'm not sure if you can see the lines here. It's actually very tiny. Okay, we have a 2-day intensive graphics design training. Okay, look at how our design is looking. It's making a little bit sense, at least so. Now, you can bring in the dates. You know, we don't need this one again, so you can delete it. Or I can use it and create the name of the trainer. So this is target trainer. Okay, so we are going with the date. It is Monday. Sorry, that's Friday to 30th. Okay, sorry, Friday 30th to Saturday 31st. this is August. (2023). Time is 8 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. daily. Okay, this is bring this in close here. Highlight this and take it further up. You can have something like this. Join us. Remember, if the color of the template is not matching to what you want, always remember that you can do what? You can easily adjust it. Okay. Okay, so we have this. We can make this to be our green. Then the text color should be white. Okay, this is the hand. Okay, then the text color. The text color should be white. Okay. Let's zoom closely. Let me increase this, guys. A bit bigger. Okay. Join us. Let me duplicate this and make use of it. All our social media platforms. We'll edit the text as well, so that to fit what we want to show. Okay, so basically we need to bring this down. Okay, we'll tell them to contact a contact person. You put the number of the contact person +234 8066796687. Then our website, DCPLI. You can even put okay, let's increase this a bit. drag down. Let's put an email. Let's say this is media team at dcpli.com. Don't forget that if the font of the text you're seeing on the template is not what you want, you can easily edit it. Okay, I don't want to make so much changes to this template so that we won't get confused, but I'm basically making sure that I change majorly the colors so that we have something a bit different, not so merging with the original and existing words templates. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, our design is almost ready. This is a very simple design because we are starters, so I wouldn't want to make things complicated for you as a beginner. Okay, so basically, when I say all our social media, normally I want to add all our social media links, but uh, there possibly will not be any need for that. It's just to add the text under. So I'm just trying to buy time. Okay, so looking at this now, you see that our design is ready. Okay, this is basically what we can share out to the public for consumption. I don't believe that if anybody sees this design, they will not applaud us. Anybody that gets in touch with this design will definitely applaud us because, yeah, it is something that we can be happy for. It is something that we designed within few minutes. That's one good thing about making use of templates. If you're in a haste and you need to just put in something together and make sure that it gets across to whoever that will consume it as fast as possible, you can easily put together a design like this. It's very simple. It gets the information. It is catchy. It is straight to point. Okay. Nevertheless, if you want to add a text, you can also add a text. There's space here, but you know, one funny thing about flyers is it's not good for flyers to carry a lot of information. You know, when a flyer carries a lot of information, or poster carries a lot of information, it affects the uh, uh how will I put it? It affects the concept of the design. It makes the design not to look acceptable because it looks so busy. The design will look extra busy, and that is not what you want as a graphic designer. Okay, so you basically make your design very simple, straightforward, so that you won't need to give a lot of. That's why if you're posting a flyer, you need to post with an accompanying text. So that text now will carry all the information that you want your viewers, your receivers, or whatever you're going to receive the flyer to get. But on the flyer, you keep it simple, go direct to the point, and make sure that whatever you want to achieve, you achieved it. So on a recap, we we made use of a template, okay, already existing template, but we redesigned it and it's looking like this. So you are not going to see this design anywhere, even though you made use of a general template that anyone can use. But looking at this now, it's already an entire different design. But the template helped us to easily capture the idea of what we are looking for. I don't know if I was too fast. I don't know if I did everything just very fast, but I believe I was a bit calm and slow so that each and every one of us will understand each and every process of this design. There are simply basic things I used. I did not go using so many things. There were just basic things I used. One is what I searched for the template I needed, selected the template, customized the template, click on customize, and it brought us to this page. So on this page, I brought out an image. Okay, first of all, change the colors, the background color, and the frame colors. What did I do? Just click on the area you want to change the color. Look at the color background here. If I have clicked here, this is the color here. Okay, looking up, look up, look up. Look at the color here. So anyone you want to change, just click on it and you can change the color. So once you see the color, click on it and it will bring you a color palette. On the color palette, you click on the add new color, this plot sign here by the left hand side. It will bring out a color structure for you. You have solid color, you have gradient color. Okay. I'm not going to make use of that anyway. So you have solid color, you have gradient color, you can make use of it. Okay, I didn't talk about gradient color. Let's just apply it to this graphics. Look at this graphic we have here. Let me click on it. Okay, it didn't allow us. It's preventing us for using a gradient color because it's a test. That is where some other applications can be of great importance. You know, every application will not give you everything you need. Okay, but with time, you will understand how to navigate and manage some certain processes that you want. Okay, gradient color is just missing two colors, visibly missing two colors. Not like this our yellow green. You know, this yellow green, this background is two colors, but it is one. It formed the one color. But in the gradient color, it will be two. You will visibly see the two. Let me try it here so that you'll understand what I mean. Let me go to the background. Okay. Sorry. It should give me. Wait. Let me show you something. On the background, you click on color, click on plus sign, look at gradient. You see, these are two colors now. It's actually green and yellow, but you can visibly see that there is a difference. Okay. Back to my solid color. Solid color is just one color. So on this graphics, I want to make it a gradient so that you'll understand what I mean. Okay. It's not permitting me. Maybe next time we'll show you how I can figure it out so that we can mix up the two colors. I don't want to stress our head with so many concepts. I want us to get the basic concepts, okay? The basic concept for now, so that with time you can easily manipulate it and get what you want. Now, what again? Okay, after that, we uploaded an image from the left hand side. You click on upload, you go to your system, you upload file, you can bring in any image you want. Once you bring in the image, you can easily crop and edit the image. You know, when you select an image, you will see edit image here. So with it, edit image, you can easily adjust your image. If you drag the image inside a placeholder, the image will enter. It will take the shape of that placeholder. Now, these ones are just tests. You bring in your text, change the color of your text, change the font character and the size. Simple. So, I believe our design is done. Okay. I don't know if there was any question. Is there any question for me? But before then, let me show you how to bring it out. You know, it's in the platform, it's in the application. If you now want to download it to get it, what you simply do is you go to share. Under share, you will see download. Go down, you will see download. You click on download. Now this is file type. You decide a type of file type you want to download. You have PNG. PNG is the basic image format. That's JPG. Sorry, JPG is the basic image format. Now PNG is another image format. It is majorly used for images that will not have background, but in some cases you can also use it because of its quality. They have a PDF. You want it to be in a PDF format. You have PDF standard and PDF print. PDF standard is for uh, if you are going to email it, if you are not really going to print it, you can use PDF standard. If you are going to print it, it will be PDF print. They are the same thing. The only difference is that the software will optimize it to fit what you want. Okay, this is SVG. SVG is also is for premium accounts. You won't get it on free. It is majorly for animated images. Okay, remember I told you you can create a lot of things with Canva. You can create animated text, animated images. So SVG can help you to also transfer those animations. This MP4 video, you can export it to look like a video. This is GIF. Okay, so we are going with PNG. You can select the size you want, how you want it, how big or how small you want it, or you can just leave it as it is. This is the quality. You can make it higher, you can make it lower. Okay, then this is limit file size. You can specify the size you want it to be, although it is a for premium account. You click on download. Look at here to show downloading. Okay, it's loading. Once it's loaded, it will come to your system here. If you're using Chrome, it will come over to this side. Look at it here. So let's go to the folder. Let's open it. Okay, let me share the opened window. So this is what we have. Very simple, straightforward, and easy. I believe that we learned something today. Yes, I'm very sure that we'll learn something today. So if you have any questions, you can ask me, and if you don't have, you can prepare your questions so that tomorrow we take the questions first before we move into another section.
Thank you so much, my dear brother. It's really very, very it looks so easy the way it went. And I believe that most of us who are still beginners will be able to will be able to capture and move in that dimension. So that is what we're saying is a motivation. Even the way what you did now have motivated some persons, so including myself, and we can is obviously that we can do it, and is there is nothing too big in designing what you want. So it's all about effort. So I thank God for those who were with us today. So and I believe that this the video after the training will be shared and people can
Yeah,
follow
sure.
it. So definitely is the way to impact people, and as well encourage people to do what they are afraid of, because so many people are afraid of trying a new skill, trying something that they don't know it. So but with this, many of us tonight and onwards will begin to try new things, try new skills, and be able to move on to make ourselves better and equip ourselves in this modern age. Thank you once again, my dear brother, and God bless you.
Thank you very
You have been
much.
there to do great work in impacting in the youth and so many people. So we thank God for the success of the one of this Master Pro training. So we centered on graphic design. So God bless you and protect you and give you more knowledge and divine understanding to be able to impact, great impact in our generation today for God's glory and for the good of humanity. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you so much and God
Thank
bless.
you very much, sir. God bless you too.
So at this juncture, we want to appreciate all of you that joined this training, those that joined through the Facebook page and those that joined through YouTube. God bless you all. Do not forget to share this training. Share it to your younger ones. Share it to your children. Share to your friends and well wishers. Tell them they can design with their phone. They can design with their laptop. They can design with their tablet instead of using the phone to watch movies and to while away their time. They can use their phone to do something meaningful. So, the generation are waiting for the manifestations of the sons, and this is one of the ways to manifest. So there are so many people that are using their skill, designing skill, to design something that make people to be amazed and to be able to seek God. That is creativity. So thank you so much once again for being part of this training. And remember, tomorrow is the second day of this training, and we just started this training this year. I mean this month. So, and I want to tell you that the training will continue because we want to make people to be opt- optimistic about their life, to know that they can make it, and the little effort they put in whatever they are doing can help them to become better and to be what God have called them to be. So once again, thank you for being part of this training today. Share it and tell people about what you have learned. Tomorrow we'll conclude this section. So by next month again, we'll continue. God bless you. Have a good night. Meanwhile, remember, in next few minutes, we are going to start. Our prayer, our last Friday prayer program, concluding our program for this month of August, and getting ready to enter the month of September. So please, I want to encourage us to rejoin in that program. And may God bless you as you do so. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
God bless you, bro Carlo. Thank you so
God,
much.
God bless you too. Tomorrow is another day.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.